Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. What's up, Spill It Girl TV? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's up, Nessa A? Thank you for being here as well. I don't think this live is gonna be too long, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on a couple of things. Regarding the economy, I do feel. What's up, Shorter Spoiler Burnett? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Philly T? Thank you for being here as well. Appreciate you. Hope you're feeling well. My thoughts on the economy. I would just tell y'all to do y'all research because I feel like right now we in the stage of when the internet first came out and they had all these companies that were related to the internet and people like, oh yeah, right. Nobody ain't go be on the internet. We're gonna be outside. We're gonna do things we normally do. Now look what we do. Everybody inside because they got the internet. So these are definitely some different times. And I'm feeling like this is the same thing. So y'all do y'all research. I've always told y'all which companies to look out for. I was reading an article today, and are we getting into robotics? They're pushing everything to robotics. So I just told y'all, do your research on which robotics companies are coming to fruition. Right? That's what I would tell you. Because right now things are moving a different way. And when you get on the ground floor, then you can ride the elevator to the top, and that's how a lot of people accumulate wealth. I feel a lot of people are getting wealthy right now. It's two disparities, right? It's the people who get rich, and it's the people who stay poor. And a lot of that is dependent on the information that you have. And I feel right now, people, we still on the ground level for a lot of things. But once that comes, who got another 50 years to wait? So I'll tell y'all these companies before. So just look into which ones are the robotics, nuclear energy, you know, look into those. And when you start searching for those, then everything will pop up, the good and the bad, both sides of the coin. Um, like I told you, I wasn't a big believer in cryptocurrency, but now I'm starting to be a big believer in cryptocurrency because they messed up the money game. Then also, who it was like the supervisor of the banking system. He gonna resign on February 28th. That really told me all I needed to know. And once he announced his resignation, what happened? All the banks went up, right? Because the banks want less regulation and all that. So y'all got to connect the dots, and then when y'all connect the dots, and then great, like I told you, this is better the best time to be alive in some assets because of facets is because we have so much information. We got people out here who telling us what to look for if you know how to look for it, right? And I say you don't have to just go with them. You could go and look for something or somebody looking for the opposite of what they're saying. So I just share that to say I just feel like there's a lot on the horizon. But it depends on if you want to listen to that stuff and get to learn it or not. So what's up, Creole Butterfly? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm that messy says I said that after listening to him kiss Sonny. I don't know who they're about. What's up, child? How you doing? What's up, Brixton, babe? I'm here for the best. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Miss V? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me see who else. What's up, Blackberry Manat? Oh, sorry, Molasses. Child, okay. Good evening to you. Out that message says that he needs a break. I'm gonna tell you why Lemon needs a break. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna dog the man out and nothing like that. It ain't gonna dog. It's just gonna be a fair assessment of why Lemon needs a break. Um, Vote for life. How you doing? So yeah. So going back to my whole technology conversation, y'all just look into that. It's things that you can get in right now. I'm gonna go name one company named SoundHound. That bad boy was just $4 a couple of months ago. SoundHound, quantum computing, all these are on the ground floor right now for AI. Tesla, obviously. Um, I'm 50-50 with Tesla because I feel if something goes wrong or a robot kills somebody, that could be really damaging to Tesla. So I'm just like, I'm always 50-50 with Tesla. And you never know with Elon how he himself may get his own company in trouble. So I'm like always 50-50 with Tesla. But these are the companies, and there's a whole bunch of other companies too. But these are the companies that are driving the wave to the future. So, like I said, if you get on the ground floor, you know, I mean, imagine getting in a company of a stock that was $4, and now that's $20. And if you had 10 shares of that stock that was $40 at that time, it went up, let's say $15. So 15 times 10 is 150. You would have made 150, right? But if it's something for the long term, you just let it sit and ride, right? So, but like I said, I just share these things with y'all so y'all can, have to work so hard at work and don't get nothing in exchange. Yeah, Brixton Babe, he's doing a lot, but he's positioning himself right. You know what I'm saying? He's positioning himself right, and everybody said, "Oh, Tesla's a company, a car company." No, Tesla's not a car company. Yeah, it is right now, but in the future, it's going to be a whole lot more. It's going to be probably the manufacturer of robots. It's probably going to be everything else concerning data, computation of data. He's got Starlink, which is the satellite um, internet thing that's up there that you really don't. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. So and then he got his hand in a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, so I mean, I don't count Tesla out, but I just think like Tesla, like it could go up and down. So yeah, because there's just so many dynamics with it. But he's definitely positioned with the right people. And then when January 20th come, a lot of stuff is going to be written into law to benefit him. We worried about the tariffs. I don't think Tesla needs to worry about tariffs because most of their stuff is produced over there in China. But I think he gonna get a special exemption because of his connection with Trump. That's why I say like Tesla 50-50 because he could benefit tremendously or his company could get really messed up. So I don't know. But yeah. Ms. V says if his money is right, Trump might let him run the US. Oh yeah, money talk and bullshit walk. That's why he got so much access now because Ms. V, they said they were able to identify those who had not voted in the past election. How are you able to identify that if you have access to data? Data is so key. Data is a very mundane term, but it's a very powerful term because you can determine what, when, how, what somebody did because everything is digital now, right? So, when they be asking you, oh, can we get access to your pictures? You need to give us the cookies? No, that's data collection. Say no, everything. Say no, and if the app don't allow you to access certain features, then that app ain't for you. It's a bunch of other apps that may, give you the same, maybe a little bit less, but don't be giving away your privacy. So yeah, it's crazy out here. Did you hear his exchange with his girlfriend? Was telling he said, "Let me ask my sister." Oh, I did not hear that. I didn't hear that. I did not. I didn't hear that. Sorry. All right, Blackberry Melissa says, I like my lemon, but it's getting a bit too much. Brixton Babe says, so true, Sir King. The internet is there for more than just entertainment. I wish more people would utilize it. It's an informational database. And I tell you, Brixton Babe, that stuff that's going on in China, I've been like I haven't been scouring deeply, but I've been scouring enough, and the regular news sources ain't reporting nothing about it. I would have to go and type in a specific search for what's going on in China for stuff to pop up. Why is that? Why are they not putting that? So it's something going on. So prepare for that. In all ways. How are you sick? Oh, how are you, sir? I'm good. I'm good. All right. So let me get into my commentary real quick. Okay, Jay Wilson did a lie, right? Jay Wilson, I guess I don't know. I ain't trying to dox somebody, but I guess he's in a position of authority on some kind of job. I don't know, whatever. He's able to determine if people get a job or don't get a job, I guess, and whatever you're saying. But a lot of what he was saying was true, right? A lot of what he was saying about how people show up to interviews, how people present themselves, how people don't know how to write, how people think that education is not valuable no more. And he was right in a lot of things he was saying. It's the dumbing down of society. He's right. People don't know. These kids don't know how to tell no time. Shit, no adults don't know how to tell no time. You ask them what's on a regular clock. They don't know what they don't know how to tell you what time it is. People don't know how to write. I see that shit every day. They thinking they don't know the difference between there and there. You know, by and by. What's the other one? I don't know, a night in a night. They don't. It's like, yo, what the hell happened? And then he's like, and then what he was saying was mediocrity is being rewarded for the best because after mediocrity is ratchetness, right? People coming in telling you what they're gonna do, how they're not gonna do it. Coming in, I judge a person. I'm sorry, I judge a person based on how you dress, how you dressed in the workplace, and it was very methodical. What happened? They took the mention of religion out of the schools. They took the discipline away from the kids because I felt like it should be a case by case basis. If you beating your kids' ass, okay, and they would come into school with broken bones and stuff, okay, you need to go to jail. But to tap your child on their butt to break out that belt, who cares if they get a little welts? Imagine what's going to happen when they go to jail. Because all the time, oh, you're responsible for the child. They stole something. Don't do that. And then when 18 hit, what gonna happen? Now they got felonies and stuff on their record because we as a society decide to. That was I'm like, yo, what's going on here? And let's talk about the school system. Now they don't teach in the school. All they do is train for a motherfucking exam. Train for exam. Teachers are evaluated on how many kids pass that exam. What? There's so much more you need to know in terms of grammar, speech, logical thinking, how you break something down, all this stuff. And I'm like, I can't disagree with Jay. I'm one of Jay Wilson's harshest critics. I will admit to it, but I can't hate on what he was saying because it's the truth. And I feel like it's an immediate form to see who qualify and disqualify. Can you hold a question? But I blame the evolution of technology too. How many basketball games do I go to and I see the kid with the iPad in the hand, and that's the babysitter, not the parent say, "Hey, son, look at that. Look at how he dribbled the basketball. Look at this." Now I understand nobody want to deal with a crying baby at a basketball game. I understand that, but damn, the baby talking more to the iPad than the parent, and that's even not in that's in a restaurant, that's in a library, that's in a doctor's office or a pediatrician office. That's everywhere. Where now the iPad has become the real parent. The kids are telling the parent how to do the stuff on the computer. No, mom, you do it this way. And you're like, how you know? I learned it through the machine. So, I mean, where are we going? That's where the kids have no empathy. They can see somebody's head get kicked in and they laugh and they pull out their phone rather than stopping it. So I don't like I said, I don't know where we're going as a society. And then honestly, we probably acting like robots, to be honest, because we just don't really have Okay, well, the younger generation don't have a care in the world. Now, let me just say this: there are some good younger people, and when I say younger, I mean 18 and younger. Younger people that I do come across. Okay, but that's a rarity. That is a motherfucking rarity because they think that it's good to act ratchet. They think it's cool, but we can only go by what they're exposed to. That is what's popular now. Education ain't popular, and let me just break it down to you from a collegiate standpoint. These mofo's. Now, let me just be honest. If I was a parent and the way collegiate sports are going, not professional, I will be busting my kids behind to be on a football, basketball, baseball, hockey team right now because these kids are getting NIL deals. If you don't know what NIL stands for, it's for name, image, and likeness. And they are getting paid buku money. When I say buku, it was somebody that just went to BYU that signed a $7 million NIL deal, and they are in college. I don't think they even played the game yet. Deion Sanders' kid, some other kid at Colorado are making outsane, and then you don't even have to be that good. You can sit up here and sign an advertising contract with some local firm and get 50K. Like, what is going on? So I say all this to say, why would a kid be motivated to study and be a valedictorian when you could get more money being a amateur athlete on a basic level than you would get on your first year out of college? Long term, that may not work out, but short term, everybody looking at short term game. Because what can you do with 50K? You could do a lot with 50K at 21 years old if you use it right. So our society is kind of backwards. We are not prioritizing education. Because I mean, let's look at it now. You work a job, 50, 80K. When you see social media influencers getting all this, acting stupid, now they're paying amateur athletes who ain't amateur, they really pros, making damn. Even if you get 40K, you still in college. That's still good money. So our priority of education is messed up. And now on top of that, they giving all the intelligence to a motherfucking robot. And then I was thinking yesterday was Sunday, right? So I was meditating. I was reading through the Bible, and I was just like, and it was talking about how the creations of the seed or the water and the clouds and all that. And I said, how offensive is it to God that we're sitting up here trying to emulate his greatest invention, which is man? If I was God, I would be so offended because we're trying to show that we can replicate something that's better than what he created. So I don't know. It's deep. It's a deep conversation. But I feel sorry for these kids. I really do. I mean, sexualization. Sex is thrown in their face day and night. They get it thrown in it. Uh, as soon as they turn on the internet, they know that they can get more notoriety. I mean, imagine growing up listening to Sexy Red. These kids ain't got no role models. Not one. Not one. I watch a Beyonce clips of Beyonce, and I'm like, Beyonce, you're not even a role model because yo, but JJ almost popping out at that damn halftime show she was doing. No, I mean no offense to Beyonce, but I just kind of called like, damn, who did these kids have? Like to look at, I mean, back in the day, you could say, oh, you have MLK, Rosa Parks, um, you know, somewhat Obama, but who they got now? Nobody. They got nobody. They got mumble rappers. You don't even have an actress that they can really look up to consistently that carries herself with dignity. So it's hard out here. I mean, but let's go back to saying this. It starts at home. It starts at home. You control whether or not you go to a library and read to your kids. Now understand that, oh my God, these days and age is so complex because you gotta get to the workplace, work the hours, then take care of your kid and all. But I still feel there's time to read to your kids and teach them what's right and wrong. Because a parent's influence is the first influence. Now, if they go down the wrong path, then that's their choice. Life has choices. And some of the kids that get raised up in the most affluent backgrounds, they do the most dumb shit too. But at least they know it's not okay. All I can say, I feel sorry for these kids. I don't know where we're going to be in 10 years because stupidity ignorance and hate are being promoted. Um, I feel like if we go back to 9/11, the only thing that brought people together was a motherfucking tragedy. And I hope a national tragedy, okay? When we thought we was all getting attacked. That's where everybody put aside their differences and came together. Now I hope that does not have to happen again. But it's looking like it is gonna have to happen for all this bullshit to stop that's going on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest about it. It's a damn shame. So I just look around and say, I just like, wow, materialism is being promoted, but at the end of the day, materialism don't do shit for you. It causes no problems because it's causing false attraction, false people that like you. Then on top of that, you start saying, "Oh, my self worth is attached to this materialism, this BMW, this house, this bank account, all that." It was some CEO. He was 54 years old. 54 died due to cancer. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Because everybody, I'm sure, jockeying to be in his position, and then he get hit with that. So be thankful and be grateful for what you have. I think every day in life we always want what somebody else got, but then really don't know what they dealing with. Mm, anyway, so that's my 2 cents. Like I said, I can't hate on Jay Wilson for what he's saying, and there are a lot of people that tell you, "Oh, you don't need a college degree to get an education." That's true, but sure as hell, it don't hurt. It don't hurt. It don't hurt. College really isn't about education. Like college is about being exposed to something different in a small environment because you're bringing together usually people. If you go to an actual physical, I'm not a believer of virtual education. I think virtual education is good to some extent if you're trying to get what you need to get quickly. I'm a deep believer in the whole college experience, meaning you go to the actual school and campus and get that experience and interact with people from all over the country and have food and eat and drink and be able to socialize and be exposed to different points of view that you normally wouldn't get exposed to. That's what I feel college is about because it could teach you so much so quickly. Just like I feel the beef set is the cliff notes to life because you're dealing with so many crazy ass motherfucking people that when you finally engage them in real life, you've been already schooled on how to deal with them. You don't need to go and actually have to deal with them, firsthand because you're around them, damn, as much as you want to be around them. But college, I do feel, is not really about education. It is to a degree. But it's about growth as a person. Growth. And college ain't for everybody. Let's be honest. It's expensive as hell, and you don't get an immediate return on your investment. Sometimes you do, depending on the degree that you get. But yeah, the public school system, I feel like primary is the base. If you ain't taught 2 plus 2 equals 4, and somebody over there telling you 2 plus 2 equals 5, or they ain't telling you what 2 plus 2 even equals, that's where the real problem is. Right? Because you need to know how to say there and there, the and duh. You know what I mean? Like they're not even a word, duh, DA. No, that's what the foundation is. Then you go to secondary school, you take it there the next level, okay, and then you go to college. But yeah, so but right now I say it's just we just let me read what y'all saying in the chat. I don't like to ignore. Please feel free to thumbs up the live. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture, $ Sir King Crown, because y'all getting a free lesson. But is it a free? Yeah, tip the professor. All right, tip Professor King. All right, because I'm giving y'all some free knowledge that y'all can take in your life. All right, let me see what y'all saying in the chat. All right. Let me see. All right, what's up, Mr. LLL? I'm here, Sir King. I just collected some info. What's good? Collected some info. What? Yes, me and Jay Wilson finally agree on something. What's up, Michi Black? Michi Black says facts. Child says the teachers run away from this generation of school kids. They're rude and aggressive, per the educators who quit and blog about it. Yeah, that's another thing, child. I'm glad you brought that up because you can't really retaliate on a child. A child can be aggressive. I mean, let's be honest. We've seen clips of students grabbing teachers' hair, beating them up, calling them all these names, and the child is the aggressor. And then as soon as the school person or teacher or whatever security guard match that energy, they now charged with child endangerment or abuse on a minor. What? No, 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 no. You roll up on me, okay? I'll roll up on your ass, okay? Now I'll put your ass in a motherfucking headlock or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to jail because that's like saying you can't defend yourself against a baby cheetah. What? No, a baby cheetah getting taken out of here just like an adult cheetah. Okay, you a threat, all we see is threat. Like and that's the problem. If you will get away with beating an adult ass, and then that adult gets in trouble, what more do you think you can get away with? Everything. Like what? Like that's just be so weird. And he's just a child. Right in the streets too. He didn't have to shoot my son. What you mean he didn't have to shoot your son? He was breaking into his motherfucking house. How about he shouldn't have been breaking into the house? My baby, my baby, my baby. You didn't do my baby. What? But your baby was trying to kill me. Y'all. Well, I talked to the house school counselor. I'm sorry, at the high school at my job, and their test scores are lower than my era, so it's true, unless they yeah, yeah. Education is not paramount, but then again, ain't nobody teaching them though, right? Mm. Can I be your co-host? Avatar Nation would throw you in a trash can. Oh, child, so many teachers walking out of the class, and they don't pay nothing. Yeah, why would you sit there and deal with that mental humiliation and get paid peanuts and then told to be, oh, you should do it? What's up, the Queen Tulsa Show? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here with your AI glasses. The parents are not parenting. No, they're not parenting, but life is hard out here. They're trying to put food on the table, but a lot of them trying to be their friend. They don't want to be a parent. They living through their child. The state or the media isn't responsible for raising our kids. We are. I agree. I agree. What's up, Jay Monet? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, Queen Tulsa. Thank you, Nessa, for putting that in the chat. Appreciate you. Um, Sir King, the Bible says children will be weaker, wiser. That's what we're saying now. Oh, I agree. And what they say is spare the rod, spoil the child. They're setting up these children for laziness. Laziness. Like you can't there's rarely any children that have a motherfucking work ethic. And you do ask them to do something, they want to give you a whole bunch of lip. Bitch, get your ass out there and work. It does nobody good. You want to be online all the, oh my god. Oh, I can't tell you about this. Oh my god. Y'all, I was in the company of this woman. I'm not gonna tell you how, but this woman cannot complete the task that was done because anytime there was a break in what we were doing, she ran to her phone. And it pissed me off. And I'm like, you're the epitome of unprofessionalism. Oh Lord. She ran to, I just said, you know what? I just started doing shit on my own. I just said, F this. I cannot, I'm about proficiency and I'm about execution and I'm about quickness. Let's take care of what we gotta take care so we can kick it and chill. Why are you sitting up there on your phone? And who are you talking to like that? So that you got to run back to your phone. And this wasn't a child, so they weren't talking to their parent. But I'm just like, so many people get caught up in that whole phone. They be on that phone, they be on that phone, they be on that phone. I'll be glad when sometimes I get a break from my phone. I'll be like, oh, thank you. I just get a break. But some people just don't, that's their life. Oh Lord. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Oh Lord, I wish I could tell you the story about that. I wish I could, but I can't. We got to keep our children covered until the blood of God. This world is sad. Well, they trying to even not even have the children believe there is a God. You know? Blackbird Molester says, I don't allow my own grown children to disrespect me. I wish I would anyone else's children. Oh, they be mad disrespectful. Mad motherfucker disrespectful. And I match that energy too. If a child get disrespectful, I say I'm an adult. And that shuts them up because they can't really say nothing. I'm an adult and I don't talk to children. That's what I tell them. So when I say that, that reminds them quickly where they are in the social hierarchy of respect. So they need to shut up. So I say, I'm an adult and you are a child. And I don't talk to children. And they don't know what to say after that. They're like, oh. And I say, I don't talk to children. I'm an adult. And I get, oh, y'all don't want to see me when I get angry. I turn into a motherfucking big black angry black man. All right. What's up? Okay, what's up, Beachy? Jay when it says they can leave with 3 lipsticks. Blackberry, listen, I tell my children, I'm not your friend or your buddy. I'm your mother. I will create an environment where they can come to me about anything, but make no mistake, I'm not your friend. That's what a lot of parents are messing up. They think, oh, let's get you some tequila and teleport and some Budweiser and all that, and let's see your friends and they can party over here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. And then they be having sex in your bed, and you walking on that. Now you want to discipline them while you were letting them mooch on the couch? Okay, or smooch on the couch. My apologies. I was driving, listening. I could not speak to everyone. You good? What's up, Watanya Jones? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. They took the Lord's Prayer and national anthem out of schools. Right, just because it mentioned God. Like you need to remember. You need a reminder of goodness or divinity. Sometimes you can be amazed at how people decide to do the right thing because they know they may be doing something in the presence of the Lord. But if you never hear that, then you never know that. Right? Their arguments are so stupid. Like I don't want my child to know about God. I want to be like what they call non-denomination. Like, y'all so dumb. And then you get to the pearly gates, and God says, "Oh, you deny my existence." Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it's too late. It's too late. How would you feel? Somebody come denying you didn't want to knock on your door to come into your house. You're like, get the fuck away from me. I'm sure God be up there laughing and cracking up. I'm serious. Red Star says, Sir King, please try to counsel him to slow down. He's going to no, I'm not. Sir King is a holy roller. No, but I roll with the Lord. Trust me. I mean, Lord gives warning before destruction. I'll be honest about that. He gives you warning before destruction, and he will break you down so that you can get into the pearly gates. A lot of y'all think that monetary gain or monetary or materialistic possessions are an indication of blessings by the Lord. I said not always, not always. Now, if you got there, that's good, but some people got those things through unrighteous ways, right? So I'd rather see it be here, be a basic dude and done things right and know when I get judged and he be like, all right, you did a good job. You could have been tempted. And when I broke you down, you listened rather than someone who got materialistic possession that can't take none of that shit with them and say, oh shit. Now that's why, child, y'all be careful of the choices y'all make. Imagine Diddy. I'm sorry to say this, y'all, but imagine Diddy. All the people he screwed over, did what he did, and know his heart is dirty. But he got everything. He got mansions. He got Billboard, platinum charts, hits, all that great worldly possessions. But his heart is dirty, right? Based on what we know, how many people he did wrong, how many people he took advantage of because he was in a position of power. I don't know. It's just if you just sit back and look, it's just very interesting. Rare Star says, okay, you have supporters who are Hindu who worship different gods, so you may want to take a neutral stand. No, I don't take a motherfucking neutral stand on motherfucking thing, Red Star. And just because you a Hindu, congratulations and salutations on your worship. You can't tell me what I should say and what my supporters are. I think my Hindu supporters can understand that there's one God, although there's multiple gods. There's one God because those multiple gods came from one higher power, right? I'm not putting down nobody God, but what I'm saying is you can't tell somebody how to worship. What I'm saying is that people need to be more cognizant, understanding that they need to honor whatever God they believe in, because their actions are not indicative whether they serve multiple gods or one God. That's what I'm saying. So for you to tell me to stand down is wrong, because what I'm saying, I'm not putting one religion over other. I'm glad that you are knowledgeable and aware. You can have 100 motherfucking gods. I don't care. But at least you know there's a higher power that you have to serve that's religiously convicting you to do right. That's what I'm saying. There are people who are running around this world think that there is no God and they could do whatever they want, and when judgment day comes, that they're going to be judged fairly and in the positive light when they aren't, because they decided not. They decided not. to honor a God of a higher being and act accordingly on this world. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if you got 1,000 gods. That's good. Whatever gets you to act right. Whatever gets you to act right is all that matters. Okay. All right. Have you seen God though? That's the thing. Have you seen God? Do you know God? No, we don't know God. A man, woman, entity. God can sit up here and be a damn deer, as far as we know. But we know there's a religious entity that's telling us to act a certain way, to behave a certain way, and to be godly. That's it. He's not telling us to act ratchet, to be dishonest, to steal, to kill, and destroy. Sir King, I think the discussion of religion in the public square sense of the idea of not pushing your religion on others the way some are trying to do. I'm not pushing my religion on anybody. I've not even told you what religion that I am. I have not said that I am I am Jewish. I didn't sit up here and say I'm Baptist. I didn't sit up here and say I'm Presbyterian. I didn't sit up here and say I'm Hindu. I did not tell you or declare what my religion is at all. I just said that we need to serve a world, the God. There needs to be how they're intentionally trying to take the image and the presence of God, the Lord, wherever, Jehovah, out of the schools, and therefore it's having a negative effect. The truth is, the ones who are doing the most damage in our society are actually the ones who claim to be close to God. I go to Kojic, and trust me, the most vile people sit up close to the front. Okay, but see, there you go. You're thinking that you're limiting those who are of God to be of the church. That's not what I'm saying. Church is in the heart, not in a building. And those who are publicly being an ambassador of the Lord will be judged the harshest. We often see that those who do claim to be, oh, for the Lord and all that, but judge them by their actions. Judge them by their actions, but not by the words they speak. So if those people are doing actions that are opposite of the Lord or what you think should be someone who is an ambassador of the Lord, that tells you all that you need to know. Judge someone by their actions. Are they out here taking advantage of their congregation and parishioners? Or are they out here really putting in work in the community and trying to make it better and being a tangible disciple of the Lord? You go on that. Because everybody that preach and pray and say they are for the Lord ain't for it, for them. And I know that 100. I judge a man by his actions, not by the word he speaks. Yeah, I think you're missing the meaning of what I said. Read between them lines. I ain't got no time to read all that. I got a show to run. But you feel free to hit me up in the comment section and I'll analyze it piece by piece and then I'll respond accordingly. That's right. Your heart is the church, but you go to the building to congregate. I totally agree. I agree. But don't be led astray by what's in the congregation if it's not in sync with what the Lord is saying or whoever you worship is saying. If they sitting up there telling you to celebrate, be celibate, but y'all up there having orgies after the service, then you know something is wrong. That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, I'm glad y'all. I appreciate y'all engagement. I appreciate you coming down and dropping down and sharing your point of view, and I respect what you had to say. Um, but you know, that's my thinking. Cat W says Diddy is a child of God who was influenced by the devil, so please do not attack him. Okay, but Cat W, where does accountability go? Because Lord gives you conviction, right? He gives you conviction. Conviction. You could decide either to listen to that conviction or you could decide to ignore it. So you're going to excuse Diddy, who I'm sure had a moment of conflict for choosing the wrong option, and you're going to put all that on the devil. Nah, see, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. I can't get down with that because there's counter times I've been tempted to do stuff, but I made like I said, nah, I'm staying on the right path. I could have went down the Diddy road too. I could have went down the Diddy road too, but I didn't. I said nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna stay with the positive way. I'm gonna stay with the Lord's path. I could have went the Diddy route too. Sure could have, but I didn't. Right? It's called about fear of the Lord. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, I know you. I don't know if you're getting paid by Bad Boy Records, but Mm-mm. You got choices. You go right or you could go left. Sorry. Many a time I've been tempted with things and I didn't take that. Mm-mm. The pastor of my childhood church was called the most holy and righteous man in town. Even when he impregnated a 14-year-old, the people still forgave him and said God favors him. It made me feel sick. Mm, yeah, I don't feel sick too. I agree. That's wrong. That's people propping up a man who did wrong, or people who do not want to have egg on their face because they place their faith in a man and not in God. That's what I'm saying. God is a God of forgiveness. All Diddy has to do is kneel and say his prayers and ask for forgiveness, and salvation will be guaranteed. Exactly. In his motherfucking prison cell. I agree. All right, moving right along. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. We'll be right back. Oh, Jesus. Child. This turned into a sermon today, huh? Anyway, child. Here, this is right on time.
Jesus is all I need to get by. Jesus is all I need to get by. Jesus is all I need to get by. To get by. In the morning, he's all to get by. I need he's all you and I need to get by. There's a midnight hour.
Is right. What's up, Angela T. White? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Woo! Well, that was a deep discussion. Woo! All right, let's jump into the second half of this broadcast because I got to get ready to go in a few minutes. About Lemon. Said he gonna take a break, but then I heard ZX came for him, and now he said he's not gonna take a break. But Lemon needs to take a break, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you are doing what he's doing, he's pulling an 8 hour, 9 hour, 10 hour, 6 hour live on a daily basis. That is more than a job. And it's stressful because I don't know what it is about this apparatus, the social media apparatus. It takes so much energy out of you. It really does. It takes a lot. I don't know because you're talking, you got to think, you got to see, you got to process, you got to know. Your brain is really working overdrive. And I'm talking from experience. I'm not saying, oh, I think Lemon. No, I know. You are thinking at 100 miles per hour because you don't know what's going to happen next. And you got to keep the entertainment going. And you got to respond. You got to engage. You got to react to what people say in the chat. You got to check the cash apps. You got to check this. You got to check that. It's a lot for a 6 hour duration. You got to really analyze who's playing in your face, who's setting you up, who's saying what. So to do that and then do what he got to do offline, then he got to sleep because he is human. He's not a robot. So he's got to sleep to some degree. And then he got this dog that he got to take care of. He got to walk that dog, make sure that dog is well nourished and not go crazy and turn on him. So it's a lot. But then on top of that, it's the things that y'all don't see if you're not a content creator. You got so many people that you got to engage with, like that hitting you up on the background. A lot of people say, "Oh, Lemon don't hit me my messages," because he's probably getting bombarded from messages from 50 other people, and sitting up there now now you see he strategized with people trying to figure out who can come up to his platform. That gets toxic. Then you have people saying things about you. Now they're trying to tie your family. All this stuff. It could be overwhelming, and the thing is not all positive. And I tell you, this social media application is the biggest megaphone or conduit It could be positivity or negativity. And we mostly spend more energy consuming the negative than the positive, right? And that's what he's doing. He's consuming that negativity of what people are saying about him, what they're trying to do, and all this shit. Right? They're literally trying to take him down, right? Sonny is trying to. I saw that whole thing in real time, and I don't know who is telling him. Let me just tell you something. Just because somebody posts somebody else's video on their channel does not mean that you cannot get struck because you. Let's say Brianna posts a picture of Sonny, and Sonny gives permission for Brianna to do it. Then Brianna gives Lemon permission to use the video. That don't mean that Sonny can't come and strike Lemon because the original work is what? Of Sonny. And she didn't give permission to Lemon to use her image or however that goes. So you gotta be careful of how people when you don't know the YouTube game could really cost you your name in the game. So, what's her name? Nubiology came up and said, and okay, so when Lemon showed that video of Sunny, I think that's her name, y'all, Sunny, and she got up there and she was going out and rah, 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 because first it was cool. Now, I always told you, I said, look, Lemon, you need to stop it with that drop game. That drop game may have come from other sectors and that's cool, but over here, that's not cool because Sonny was in a positive conversation with you, and then somebody sent money to you, and you in the middle of the conversation, you go say, "Oh, Sonny, you got to go." That is so disrespectful, and that could rub people the wrong way, and have them latched on your booty tighter than your bulldog that you got as a pet. Because that pissed them off. Because one, they engage you. One, they try to respect you. Two, you gonna say that they're disposable for a small sum. No, I don't know how much you got for it, but it's disrespectful nonetheless. That money game is gonna get you in motherfucking trouble because you disrespecting people. Even if that's not your intent, the presentation is disrespectful. You just drop them. Oh, you gotta go. What? It wasn't like she was just sitting on the panel taking airspace. She was actually the topic of conversation, and you could tell by her reaction, she was somewhat hurt. She really wanted to say why, but she knew, okay, oh, somebody, but okay, but she didn't want to go. And that's why she came up there with all that smoke for you, Lemon, when she saw that you were using the video. Now, some of that may have been her regret for saying what she said about Kim being played in her face, but it's also some of that you disrespected her and dropping her. So then, like, Lemon went on his, like, kept cutting her off because he knew she was so angry. She was going to get to where she wanted to go and say, I'm going to flag you. I'm going to take your channel. That's what she wanted to say. But he dropped her, and then everybody came up there, Nubiology, saying, Lemon, you need to edit this, you need to end this and all that. And Lolo was like, oh, I'll edit. Lemon, don't trust that Lolo. Don't trust that Lolo, because Lolo got you in this shit for got you in the mess for this. She's the one that sat up there and played the video for what I understand. So she the one that put you in it. And once again, just because somebody shows somebody else's video and they cool with that person, don't mean that because you cool with the person they cool with that they keep pushing that you can show. Y'all, yeah, that game don't work. You got to know the rules. So yeah, and like I said, they're putting landmines on his channel. But he's trying to control that. But he's trying to keep the entertainment going too. Because they told her, hey, can you please stop saying certain words and all that other stuff, and that you know what you're doing because you don't say those words on your channel. Da, da, da. He's got to be careful of that, right? Because he's trying to keep the entertainment going, but not offend the person and all that. So heavy is the head that wears the crown. So yeah, so he need to take a break. He need to take a break, reanalyze, and see what's going on because all the people that he networking with ain't for his betterment, ain't for his good. And I feel I ain't gonna say that. I just feel like I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. Because, like I told you, he should be promoting that backup page every motherfucking live. He should sit up and have a commercial promoting everybody go to that backup page because they're putting landmines on his channel. Like I feel the reason they ain't pulled the plug yet is because a lot of them get a lot of exposure and have benefited from being on his platform. They have definitely gained monetarily, clicks and views. Some of them have come up on the monetization chain because of him. So I feel like they don't want to cut the cord just yet because they have greatly benefited by his open portal access. By him giving them access, a lot of people have been able to eat and eat for a long time as long as they don't fuck up their own shit. But he's led a lot of people to monetization and relevancy. And I feel like they understand that because once that portal gone, you better jumping on somebody else's channel. They ain't gonna allow that. They ain't gonna allow that buffoonery and that coonery and all that controlling that goes on over there. But you got to be careful how you treat people because that money game, that drop game, ain't. Mm, you got to depend on how you do that one. So, let me see what y'all saying. So that's my 2 cents. Lemon needs a break. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. Oh shit. Hold on. Sorry, I don't know. He and ZX. That thing is weird. Like, Lemon, that man come over to your channel to sun you every damn day. He gonna tell you what his thoughts are and cut you off. I mean, you don't even need to engage with man. If that man go disrespect you like that, I do kind of think you'd see him as a father figure to some degree, based on what I've seen and y'all interaction. Cause you be looking up to him and shit. I'm like, no, that corner store grandpa is not somebody you need to look up to, because he kind of probably jealous of you. You know, there's a lot of older men who are jealous of younger men, and stuff like that. And ZX come across as somebody who's jealous of women's success, but won't say it, so he try to sun them a little bit to make himself feel good. So, yeah, just watch. So I would limit if I was you, take your break, come back refreshed. Hopefully, you strategize to come back with some new, fresh ideas and entertainment. That's all I can say. But really, your mental health is key because this will, just like Ness was over there saying, like this stuff will bring out the craziness in you, bring out the demonic energy in you because people are coming at you so many different ways. Um, and you need to learn how to step back. Shit, that's why I stepped back. I said, "Oh hell no, y'all ain't gonna have my ass going crazy." No, y'all ain't. Not for the peanuts I get paid on here. So yeah, but he'll figure it out. Hopefully, that's what I say. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. Lemon ain't come to me and ask me for no advice. And Avatar Nation has been, how can I say it, diligent previously, in offering our support and guidance. But when that wasn't listened to, I mean, we're gonna only expend so much energy when it's not listened to. I mean, we ain't here to have waste our breath and then have it ignored. We got a whole bunch of other stuff we need to focus on. So yeah, but we have been there for him in the past, but he can do what he want to do. So, well, he said he told Lemon today he didn't like him today. Of course, he didn't like him. A lot of people on Lemon's panel don't like him, right? There people put on so many masks. Hey, Lemon, how you doing, Lemon? What's up, Lemonade? They don't like him. They like what they can provide for them because they want to be him, right? They want to be him. They want to be the king of the block. What's up, soul sister? They want to be the king of the block until they are the king of the block. And they're like, why y'all always talking about me? Why y'all making me content? But ain't you wanted to be the king of the queen of the block? That's what that entails. So shut up and suck it up, buttercup. So yeah, but they want to go for the they like it up there. They like the attention. They like that people know who they are. They like the monetary proceeds and stuff that they're able to get from it and all that. Until they have to put on the crown and have to deal with what Lemon's dealing with. And then when they deal with Lemon dealing with, then they want to sit up here and cry. No, you can't have it both ways. It's like asking to be a hip hop star, and now you gotta you know have your privacy invaded and sign autographs and bloggers writing about you. Like, leave me alone. No, but that's what you signed up for. You don't get to pick and choose what you get to get or to have. So, like Bristol says, as you guys say, Lemon is grown. Right, he is grown. He is grown. He is grown. He's growing into the role. Now I hope he grow into something of sanity rather than insanity, because this As much as he's doing this, he's gonna burn himself out. He's gonna burn himself out. Something. So I don't know. Bristol Baby says he's allowed 20 access. He is. I mean, he thought that would be the best way to market and grow his channel, and I think he did do that well. But it also comes with a price. ODS came up on the panel to let him know that the chat doesn't care about the background story. It's very hard to keep up to. I like that. Yeah. I think no. If you're talking about that Sunny situation, I think the background story is key because we didn't know how she wound up in the state that she currently is in. There's nothing wrong with taking breaks. His people should allow him to do that sometimes if he needs it. Yeah, Justin Bieber took a break. So yeah, I'm not saying that limits Justin Bieber, but I'm just saying. So Jay Monet says I cannot be around people I don't like or can't stand. Well, then you must not have a job. Then. 'Cause that's all we around at the work, at people at the workplace. People we don't like or we can't stand. Ooh, child. You must be an early retiree. Vibrant Love says lots of folk clicks links to be seen, not necessarily because they like to CC or have good intentions. Yes, Vibrant Love, that is so very true. They love the attention. They love when they hit a link and then people say hi to them in the chats because now people like imagine Hershey. Nobody knew who the hell Hershey was, but she hit the link. Now everybody know who she is. So, yeah. Jay Monet says it's like being in a Shark Tank. Mhm. Mhm. So Sister says, I can imagine being jealous of him. I mean, really now, jealous of what? The way he cuss out every woman on his drinking habit or his bad behavior towards everyone. No one wants to be in his shoes. No, I don't think so. You don't have content creator aspirations. I don't think so, sister. But there's a lot of people who wish they were in living shoes. A lot of people wish they were getting cash out, super chats, being the talk of the town and stuff. A lot of people who are content creator ambitious or have aspirations are jealous of that. You know, Lemon hate. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not knocking Lemon when I say this, but Lemon ain't really been in the mud that long. He was my co-host, but that's different from being a content creator. And I'm not taking a dig, but there's been many of people. Let's take Nicole Reloaded. Not coming at you, Nicole Reloaded. I'm just making you an example. Nicole Reloaded been a channel holder for years. Ask Nicole Reloaded does she wish she would have had the traction that Lemon has, and she'll say, "Hell yeah, I wish I did." And Nicole Reloaded has been a content creator for years. So I just and then when you have that kind of situation, when there's people who have smaller channels and been doing it for longer, you're like, damn, I wish I could experience that. That's where I come from, Soul Sister. When I say that, Gemini says, "Not you read my job is oh okay." I had to clarify. I had to clarify. You said that's I understand. I understand, but I understand your private space. Yeah, you can't stay and having people in your space that are not cool. Mr. LLL says it's interesting seeing what women think about women versus men. Well, LLL, I think lemon brings home a fantasy for a lot of women. You know what I mean? Whether it be virtually or whatever, right? I think that Krista situation definitely like gave women hope that hey, if she can get them, I can get them. If she could talk to him, then I could talk to him or someone like him. So, um, yeah. So that's what I feel. You know, yeah, the fantasy. Yeah, it's a fantasy. You know who might it might turn into reality. You never know. Well, what's up, Demon Soul? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Unfortunately, Demon Soul, I gotta go though. But hello, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Jim says, do you think that Lemon being your co-host back then is why he specializes in panels? No, I don't think so. I think panels are the way to go. People people are no different than what they like at the restaurant, right? And that's the same thing when it comes to YouTube. They like variety. People love variety when they go to a restaurant. They like variety. So Lemon provides variety. One day you may see dragons, one day you may see let's be honest, the next day you may see gray hair, ugly eyed dimples. You never know what's going to happen. That's what people like. If he was to become a single panelist and nobody pop up there, I think people wouldn't tune in as much. So they like the unknown of his broadcast. But the panels are the blueprint of the B sector. To be honest, people love panels because they don't. You get so much from a panel. So you said limit ain't goals. Limit ain't goals. What you mean? Robert Love says, don't forget that many people are enthralled with Sir King at the height of success, all genders too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But see, Robert Love, you gotta understand who playing in your face. Like you gotta see who playing in your that's the thing. Who really is your support and who's there as a fake supporter trying to get tea for the other camp. And they'll put up money, they'll put up everything to make you think they really for you. But they really just putting in work for the other team. So true, was just curious about you. No, you good. You asked it respectfully, so I can't hate. Um Vibrant sorry, people like to see new personality tell. I agree. I mean, a lot of people. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I came up on the panel. I ain't gonna lie. I came up on the panel process. I came up on Tracy's panel. I came up on DKL. I came up on Brianna to some extent. So I'm not gonna hate the panel process. That's the way you not. I mean, you're not gonna get to be well known doing it on by yourself unless you got connections to a big content creator and they shout you out. So the panel process is the key to emergence. You said You said women saw him may be accessible after Crystal. I'm saying limit ain't no catch like that. Okay. Yeah, but you're a different kind of woman, Diva. So there are some women who just want to be in the presence of someone that maybe look like Lemon. That's what I'm saying. So HBIC Room Shaker. How you gonna say I'm proud? You proud of her, but not say you proud of me, Room Shaker? Child, the nerve, the nerve, the nerve. But I'm just joking. Jay Monet says, "True, you need a personality too." So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh Jay Monet, it's so much. You got to be able to have charisma. You got to be able to relate. Like I say, anybody that's able to obtain an audience consistently, you got to give them major props, because there's something that people see in that person that keeps them coming back. It ain't easy because if you ain't showing no booty, you ain't showing no print or nothing like that, and you just doing it by voice or by a big head talking, then I give you some kind of credibility because you found something that the people like. So, people like seeing clowns every day, just like the jokers who entertain the king but never be respected. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment. Lemon is a catch for the shut in lonely. Hey, but that's still a market though. That's still a market. That's still a market. So you can't hate on that. If that's his market, then that's his market. The shut in and desperate and lonely are the ones with the most money. Because they can't go out and spend it. They are not to be ignored either. They are paying customers too. So I was just saying, like, only a fool would dismiss the shut in, lonely, and desperate. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is. It's a huge market. That's why people are thriving over here. Because the shut in, desperate, and lonely, we give them hope. And if you shut in, desperate, and lonely, it's not a dig at you, because one day you may be quite unlonely, undesperate, and not shut in. So we give you hope of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Imagine living. Let me give me a lot of people hope when he went to Vegas, because people are like, oh my God, I could maybe one day see him. When he went to Vegas, he gave a lot of people hope. Shit, they could roll around in their hoverboard down the Broadway or Broadwalk and one day see Limit, and that might make their life. You never know. I'm sorry, but who wants a drunk every day? You never know. Some people may love to cheers together. So, ooh, she said since Crystal left, Lemon haven't been right. Mm. What's up, Carrie Ray? Oh yeah, I got to go because you two don't pay my bills. But I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all for engaging the conversation. I like how we able to switch from religion to mess. That shows that we are multifaceted, multi-talented, and multi how can you say it? Genreish. But yeah, so we bring it all over here. All right, y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. I will talk to y'all soon. Ooh, child. Bye, y'all.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King.
Bye, y'all. Take care. See y'all soon.